to do this. I know one guy who is. This guy, I hope everybody else watching is ready to do this also. We got a back-to-back great sales today. We got vintage toys. We got lots of comics. We got a big team-up sale. It's going to be great. Yeah, going to be a little bit of everything. We are going to be kicking things off with Motu Gefter, Gary Gefter, coming in here with some amazing vintage toys. Let's gather up and get ready for this. Speaking of getting ready for things, Elite Comics 11 Expo is coming March 8th and 9th. We're doing an in-person show, and we want you to join us. Vincent D'Onofrio is going to be there on Sunday. CGC is going to be on site accepting submissions. Going to be other great guests. It's going to be fun. There's going to be free parking. What else can I say? It's sponsored by Landry Pop Auctions. Give them a check out. Thank you so much for your support. Now we're going to jump right in, get going with this awesome sale. All right, I don't see a recording. All right, so share this out. We want everybody to be here because there's some amazing stuff to see. Hey!
Can you guys hear me
Can you hear
okay?
me? Yes, I can hear you okay, and we can talk at the same time. It's going to be great. We're going to work it out. What is up? Why don't you let people know a little bit about who you are? Thank you for coming on today.
Thanks for having me, Bill. So, yeah, Motu Gefter, Gary Gefter. Going to be selling a bunch of vintage toy lines today. We got Masters of the Universe. We got Masks. We got Superpowers, Secret Wars, Cops and Crooks, A-Team, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We got wrestlers. I mean, it's a little bit all over the place. Shipping is just going to be exact shipping. Whatever you win, I'll send you an invoice for that total. Once it's paid, I pay for the shipping to you, and then you just reimburse me whatever the cost is when I send you the tracking and the total exact price. It's super easy. I don't make $1 on shipping. So there's going to be 2 transactions. One for the cost of the goods, and then I'll pay for shipping to you, and then you reimburse me the shipping once I give you the tracking number. That's easy. Everything is coming out of Pennsylvania.
I said, okay, cool. If that works for you, then sounds good.
Yep. Payment plans, anything over, let's call it $1,500, can do a 30 for 30, 30% down, 30 days. If you need more than that, I'd be happy to work with you. I know there's going to be a lot of repeat customers from before, people that I've already worked with, and everybody is great at making do. So I've already went ahead. I wasn't sure exactly how much time I was going to have live with you guys. I know we got a double header. So I went ahead and took the liberty of putting some price tags already on pieces. So I'm just going to pan around the room, show you what the different toys we have are. Hopefully some were seen in the preview. If you see anything you like, just call it out. I am willing to work with you. I'm not firm on any of the prices. We could do a best offer or a bundle deal.
I think we'll have plenty of time. I do see some value in like presenting each item and giving people a chance to claim it when you present the price. But
okay.
I mean, what you're suggesting is a format we haven't used a whole lot. So I don't know. It could be pretty chaotic, and people like stuff catches the camera, and try to keep it as fair as possible for sure. I mean, I don't know. You okay with trying to present a few items and then show us the price?
Sure. So I will keep everything a secret, and I will just pull up one item at a time, right?
Let's just start with a few that way and see how it goes. So if you saw the preview, there's tons of amazing like sealed toys, graded stuff. It's amazing. I mean, I guess if you want to pan around so people get an idea about like what's coming, but if people see prices, that. All right, so look at all this stuff we're going to be going through. So I don't know what's like the most exciting thing to start with. Let's just like start with a bang.
Well, if anybody has a particular toy line that they're looking to start with, just go ahead and let me know. Otherwise, I'll just start pulling a couple pieces up.
All right.
I'm going to start with a full set of Marvel cards from 1990. This is not the entire set. This is just the entire set of holograms, already graded. They're all PSA graded. They vary in grades. So there's 5 cards. Again, these are 1990 from Series 1. You have a Silver Surfer, which is graded a PSA 7. You have a Magneto that's graded a 7. You have a Wolverine that's graded a 7. You have a Cosmic Spider-Man that's graded a 6. And you have Spider-Man versus Hobgoblin, which is also graded a 6.
So this is
And
going
I'm
to be
asking
sold
for
as one set?
one set. I'm going to sell it for $200.
All right, $200, 5 cards, all sealed. So just, I mean, you're probably seeing by using that camera versus the other facing one, everything is mirrored. So
I can
for
flip it
some of
around.
this stuff,
Not a
yeah,
big
you might
deal.
want to flip it around for a lot of this stuff for sure. So
Be able to.
are you entertaining offers on items at all?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you saw, there was that set of sealed Marvel cards. I mean, sealed. They're not only that, they're graded.
Let's jump into let's do some superpowers. I'm
Okay.
gonna flip the camera around for you.
So people said wrestlers and Hulk and any sealed Marvel card sets when you asked about things people were looking for now.
Okay, so let's just
There's a lot
jump
of
right into the wrestlers. There aren't that many of them.
Okay.
I have a really, really, really nice carded Coco Beware.
Yes.
And I mean, I can't really say much about the condition other than it's really, really in nice shape. The bubble is crystal clear. There's no dings or dents anywhere on the bubble. The card itself is really, really nice. And I only got $80 on it.
So this is like worthy of grading, would you say? I mean, you probably know graded toys better than a lot of people watching.
This would I would guarantee, I would put my name on it that this grades at least an 80 or better. It looks like it'll grade possibly an 80 plus or an 85. I don't see any flaws with it at all, but just to cover my own butt, I'm going to say 80 guaranteed, or I'll give you your money back.
All right, $80. Is that correct?
Yes. $80. That's a buy it.
Is that a US card? I'm hearing it's a French card.
Yeah, it is. It says I can't read French, but whatever that says.
Vermint avec le tech de l'homme all right, sorry,
exactly.
Everybody.
And if this
I apologize for that, for butchering the French language.
A U.S. carded figure, it would be twice that price. In that
okay,
condition.
ooh la la.
But if they wanted a U.S. carded figure, I have Yokozuna here on a green card.
Oh, nice.
Green cards are really sought after here. This one is also in really, really good condition.
Nice.
Also crystal clear, no issues with the bubble. I believe I have 450 on this one. This is also definitely worthy of being graded, and I can't see any reason why this wouldn't also grade at least an 80.
So this is a U.S. card. Green.
This is a U.S. card. I need 450 on this one, and it'll come with this Zolo case, with this protective case.
Nice.
Just to ensure it gets the okay.
So if you got a different number of mind, throw it out there, make offers. Offers are being entertained on these. So the Constructicons have been asked about. We're right here. Might as well talk about them, I'd imagine.
All right. So here we have.
These are cool.
This one is Scrapper. He does have a ding in the bubble right there. These always have dings in the bubbles. It's so hard to find them in good condition. When they are in good condition, they typically go north of $1,000 a piece. This one has a little bit of a tear right there on the side. Other than that, it's got some veining. I'm going to try and get it in the light here. If you can see the veining there.
A little bit. I also see a cool KB price tag. That's awesome.
It does have a Sears sticker on it for $5.99.
That's cool. I picked up a few old toys at Sears a long time ago.
So this is number 3 of 6. We're looking for $500 on this, or best offer. I just bought these. I wanted to buy them and add them to my personal collection. but they got a little damaged on the way to me. So now I'm just selling them for a loss, trying to get some money out of it.
All right.
This one is a long haul. And again, he's got a dent on the front here as well. I hope that's visible on camera.
Yeah, I see the little dent right there at the top corner.
And it has another dent over here on the back, on the tail end.
So I'd imagine, unlike the person who sent these to you, you definitely know how to like ship things the way they should be shipped. Things will arrive
Absolutely.
like
Yeah,
in
and
the condition.
I also carry a supplemental insurance. So God forbid there ever was any issues, I'm fully covered. And for as long as I've been doing this, anytime there's been any issues, I always make right first, and then I go after my insurance company later. It's not on the seller. It's not the buyer's fault. It's the seller's fault or the mail delivery people's fault. So
All right. So
they never have to
so,
worry about it.
so what's the price
This one's
on
500
that
as
one?
well.
500. All right.
They're 500 each. And the funny thing is, you could tell that these were probably purchased at exactly the same time because they have exactly the same store sticker on them. So imagine a kid in 1985 going to the store and being like, "Dad, I want those two."
So
And they bought them and
if
never
you want to make
opened them.
a play for the pair, I mean, I don't know. They add up to $1,000. If you want to make a play on them, let us know.
As far as the only other wrestlers I have two of the Talking Ultimate Warrior. They are the 11. Is that 11 inches? I think they're 11 inches.
I don't
Maybe a little bit
get asked
smaller.
that very often.
But I have two of them, and they're both sealed, and they're both in amazing condition. However, one is in slightly better condition than the other. If you take a look at like how sleek the lines are on one, and how there's absolutely no edge wear on them. One is absolutely dead mint.
I know
And I'm
a
asking
certain guy who owns Elite
475.
Comics 11 who would love something like this. Wow.
That won't quite fit there.
All right,
And then I have another one.
475.
Say it again.
Oh, I was just saying 475. I know at least one person who would love one of these. All right.
And then I have one that does have a little bit of edge wear, a little ding in that corner you can see. I mean, this one's also really nice, but you can tell that there is some edge wear.
What's up, Polly Steve?
And a little edge wear here on the corner, but also a sealed example with the tape still intact, and both of them have the talking feature that should still work. Let's see if we can hear it. Ready? Yeah, I can't tell you what he said.
Let's try the other one, just out of curiosity, to see how it sounds. All right, well.
I am the Ultimate Warrior. I heard that one. But he sounds like a chipmunk, to be honest with you.
You know that, yeah, the some of the parts and the motors on these over the years, that they do kind of change the way they sounded than when they originally were. But all right. Working. You get the really cherry one, 475 or best offer. One with like a little bit of edge wear, 400 or best offer. All right, where else are you gonna find one of those?
Someone was asking about the Arnold. So we have Arnold. This one is the 16-inch. He's ginormous. I had this one as a kid as well. It comes in two variations. It comes in a commonly seen black box, and then it has this red box. Can't tell you why it came in two different boxes, but in each box came a mini comic, which you can still see is sealed in the baggie, and both of his weapons are still fastened to the insert. You can see that inside. He's also fastened to the insert. It's never been removed from the box, but the box is open.
Okay.
So everything is in there. Let me show you the back of the box.
And I think the price made it on camera. So I guess if someone wants to make a play for this, it's ready, set. It's ready. It's time. Oh, yeah, look at that back. Look at that picture. Somebody did the art just for this toy. That's amazing. Okay, so just to review, the price was $550. There you go.
All right.
Discussion about people going to be at the Elite Comics 11 Expo in March 8th, 9th? Yes, please go get your tickets now. EliteComics11.com. Book your hotel if you need to. All right.
So the only Star Wars piece I have for tonight is a sealed 12-inch Luke. Cards and boxes in really good shape. It's got that minor vein right there. I would say that one in the corner here, if I could catch it in the light, it's so minor.
Yeah.
That one.
I see that little vein there.
And that one is really the only thing wrong with the entire piece. There's the artwork.
Wow.
Normally that this crease is flapped because it was folded over.
So this thing's from like 1978. Look at that condition on this.
You can see the tape. It is sealed.
Yeah.
On both the top and the bottom.
So like a decent grading candidate even?
Absolutely. I would
All
say
right.
that would probably come back at least a 75. And I'm only asking 500.
All right. There you go. I see you, Sir Luke. Perfect.
All right. We're going to jump into some turtles here.
All right. Yeah.
Right off.
You don't have a Randy Savage figure.
No, unfortunately, as far as turtles, as far as wrestlers, I just have the 2 Ultimate Warriors and the Yokozuna and the Coco Beware.
Well, here comes a strong offer on the Luke. If you're entertaining him, $450 from one of the best, Wireless Henry.
Yeah, we'll call that sold.
Yes!
On there. Thanks for breaking the ice, Henry.
Wireless _Henry. Picking up the Luke. Nice. Congratulations, man. Great grab.
All right. We were going to get into some turtles. Thank you for that. This is a sealed example of a Ghostbusters soap tray. So this floats in the bathtub with you, and you can see that it's got little Ghostbusters soap unopened. This is from 1984.
Wow. All right. So I wonder what that soap smells like.
You can open it. Oh, I mean, there is a little slit right there.
All right.
Right.
So
these
you get a little
wrapped pretty tight. But I'm only asking $100 for it.
Oh, that's cool. So that actually was made to float in the water with you and have the soap on it.
Sir.
No. Oh, that's cool. No more dropping the soap in the tub. It floats.
So we got a giant Michelangelo turtle. This one is factory sealed. You can still see the tape on it. The box is in really, really nice shape.
Oh, man.
You can see that the window is in really nice shape.
The only thing that would make
cracks.
this better is if it was from the third movie.
This one is $350. There's the artwork.
That's cool. That would display nice, and like if you had like giant figures in your background or something, that would look good.
Okay. Here is a pretty sought after figure. This is a Tyranno Shredder. He's from 1987, and he's graded an AFA 80 with subgrades of the card is an 80, the bubble is an 80, the figure is a 90.
Oh, wow. Tyranno
and
Shredder.
Yeah, it's dope. I'm asking $1,800 for him. I actually just sold one exactly the same grade, exactly the same piece about 3 weeks ago for exactly the same price. I was fortunate enough to stumble across another one. So there she is.
All right, that's graded. It's done. It's settled goods. Wow. All right. You want to make a play for a Turtles Grail? There you go.
Here you have from the similar set. This is the Cave Woman April and her Radical Raptor. This is also factory sealed. And let me check.
I love how they made like Flintstones turtles. This is so awesome.
It's a crossover, right? I thought they were doing a crossover. This one is factory sealed. There's tape down here on the bottom.
Pizza points are still attached. That's good.
Oh, yes. Pizza points are there. And the sticker on this one is from Walmart, $9.96.
I have a feeling it's a little more than that now.
Just a little bit. $300 is the ask.
Wow. All right, so still sealed, really nice condition. Get Cave Woman April and her, I don't know, her dino. Wow. I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
They got a couple of cool ones. They have the Cave Beast Bebop and his Bodacious Brontosaurus, Cave Turtle Mike and Silly Stegosaurus. They got a bunch of different ones. But they're
they might have been from New York, but they sound more like they're California, like Bodacious.
All right, here's another one that people often are looking for. This is a Metalhead Michelangelo graded in AFA 80 plus. Card is graded in 80, bubble is in 85, figure is in 85. And the price for him is only $900.
Nice. Yeah, Metalhead, definitely one people are looking for that I've seen.
So I'm just going to keep flowing through here. I have an unused, unopened Bubble Bath, also Turtles. It's still sealed. It still has Bubble Bath inside. And again, only looking for $100 on that.
All right, $100 you can get the Bubble Bath, the Turtles Bubble Bath, and you can get for $100 the floating Ghostbusters soap holder, and you can have the most rad bath ever. Look at that.
So
$100
you can see. I want to show you something. So on this figure, on the Turtles one, you see how it's got this sticker down here on the bottom?
Yes.
All right. So that's where it belongs. That's where it was placed by the manufacturer Playmates. The next lot of figures I'm going to show you, they've had, it's weird. The owner of them had removed the sticker from here because he wanted to see the full action figure in the bubble.
Okay. And
he went ahead and glued it to the top of the card like you see here. So he's removed this sticker from here, which is where it originally lived, and glued it to the top. And he did that with all of these mocks. So as you can see, that sticker, not that. Oh, yeah, that sticker. They all used to reside on the bubble.
So it's all of like the same owner, and they moved them.
All of the bubbles are crystal clear. There's no cracks. There's no dings. There's no dents. They haven't been opened. They're still factory sealed, mint on card action figures, but this sticker has been relocated. So I'm blowing them out. I'm basically just asking $55 a mock. Well, $55 each.
Okay.
So I'll go through the names real quick and I'll show you which ones we have. And if at any time someone sees one they want, just write the name of the figure because they're 55 each. Okay. So we got.
Okay. And then after this, I think I like the idea of us doing a scan around like you were talking about.
Okay.
So we'll do these.
All right. So we have Bebop, Rocksteady. We got Casey Jones.
So these are $55 each.
Correct. We have who's this guy? This is the Mondo Gecko. This is a foot soldier.
And what year are these from?
1995.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, that was just later in the Turtles run for sure.
Krang, Shredder, Splinter, and a different variation of Splinter.
Okay, $55 each. If you see one you want, it's a nice deal. It sounds like so. Those are cool. I don't know if there's any Dragon Ball Z, but we're gonna do a little scan around here, and just kind of like, why don't we do a little slow scan, and people can let us know what kind of things they may be looking for. We can
Will
start
do. And
focusing on
then
those.
this figure, I have another one from the same lot where the sticker was relocated. It's the same one that I have that's already graded. So the graded one remains at 900. It's already graded in AFA 80 plus. This one with the relocated sticker, card is amazing, bubble is amazing, but it does have a relocated sticker. I'm only asking $450 for it.
Oh wow.
This figure loose by itself with no packaging goes between $350 and $375.
So remember, you can make an offer if you want to make a play for these. Like if you wanted to bundle all the loose ones, like even without the metal head at 55 each, you could, you know, make a bundle. How many are there without the metal head of the loose ones?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 raws, not loose. 9 raws.
Okay. So 9 times 55 or best offer if you wanted to pick them all up like that. So, all right, well, why don't we scan around a little bit?
All right.
And
So we're basically done with this one table, except I have these two things I just want to show you real quick. These are unopened wall plaques. So what these look like when they're open is actually these right here. So the Orko is the hardest one to find because that tip is always broken off. Haha. And then Skeletor would be the second hardest one to find because that piece always breaks off. And then would come He-Man because he's more sought after than Man-at-Arms. Those are the only 4 that makes up the entire set. I have 2 of them mint on card, never been removed before from the packaging. Here's the elusive Orko for $450. You can see all 4 of them here on the back.
all right, and the He-Man.
And the He-Man is at $350.
All right, so let's scan around a bit and give people a look at some of the other stuff that's here.
All right. Well, we have a Cat's Lair also up for.
Well, let's keep scanning around a little bit. So that's good. So we've got Cat's Lair. We'll come back and look at that. Let's just kind of scan around a little bit, give people an idea about what's kind of on the menu today. Wapceratops, yeah, there's going to be some comics a little later. We're just doing a little vintage toy show right now, but there's going to be some. This is like part of a doubleheader sale, so there's going to be some comics coming in a little bit. So a lot of cool vintage stuff here. Look at that, some cool skateboards. All right, so it sounds like we should talk about the A-Team figures. All right.
Okay, there's only 2 available.
Perfect.
Hopefully we can bang these out real quick. This is a really nice example of a face. The card is in really, really good shape. A little bit of it looks like someone tried to remove the sticker, but there's no litho tear here. The rest of that,
they put little like bullet holes in the card. That's fun.
That's intentional. There's no issues with the bubble at all. It's fully intact. There's no cracks. There's no dings. There's no dents. It does have a slight yellow tint to it. The back is nice and white, very clean. And this one is only $200.
Oh, wow. I was bracing for a bigger number. Those don't seem like they're that common. All right, 200. And let's see the other one there as well. And then I don't know if there's any AFA GI Joes, but we can look at Tops next.
There are no AFA there are no GI Joes at all.
Okay.
So this one is actually a pretty rare variant
Okay.
There's two, so you actually tell in the picture. So in the picture, there's a picture of a Hannibal that has dark gray hair, and then there's one that has really, really light white hair. A lot of people don't know that about these, but this one is really hard to find. Unfortunately, although the card is in really nice condition, the bubble did crack. It does have a crack down here. So
Okay.
I'm only asking $75 for it
Oh,
because you're basically just getting it in this condition.
I mean,
But you
you're
know,
still getting like a minty, complete figure. Displays well on the card. Just the
it's never
crack at
been
the
removed
bottom.
from package, but it does have a crack on the bubble. So only $75 on that bad
So
boy.
200 on the face, 75 on the Hannibal.
Yep. And then the cops and crooks, we're already here.
Cops
I'm just
was
gonna.
actually like a really good animated show if you didn't watch it.
It was great. I loved it. I loved watching. I loved playing with them too. All the cards are in relatively good condition, meaning there's no issues with the card as far as creases. Little bit of a monolitho tear right there. The bubbles are all great on these. There's not any cracks, dings, dents, or lifting. There's all Series 1. These are only Series 1 figures. I didn't collect anything after that. There's the caps that come with it. And I'm asking $200 a piece. So you have
Nice. So yeah, the caps you can yeah, so the question was answered. There are no GI Joes today at this sale. Gary did say that, but yeah, that was missed. Giuseppe.
and again, all the bubbles are in really good shape.
And how much is the? So these are all the same price.
Yeah, I'm just charging a straight $200 each. And if
Okay.
anybody wants to make an offer, I'm listening. This one is the hardest, not the hardest one to find, but one of the more expensive ones. He comes with the cloth cape. He does have
Yeah,
a
he's
little
like
bit of,
one of the main characters.
yeah, he's like the He-Man of the bunch. Well, him and Long Arm, it depends on who you ask. I don't know which one is higher in rank, but they're both pretty popular. But this one does have some veining here at the top, and it does go through to the back. But he's typically like a $350 figure. I'm still just asking $200 for him. And
Okay, there
again,
you go.
fully attached to the card. No cracks, no dings, no
So we
dents.
got Bulletproof, Rock Crusher. Let's just pan across here. What's that guy's name?
Barricade
Barricade. Okay,
and Highway.
and Highway. All right, and these are $200 each.
Okay.
Okay, and then there's the two 18 figures. One is 200, one is only 75.
All right.
Okay, and then
Let's move on to some superpowers.
do you have a superpowers Batman and Robin? Looks like I
I,
see a
I
Batman.
have a Batman. I don't have a Robin. This is a 12-back Batman. So it's the first release. It is a crystal clear bubble. The card itself is in really good shape, as you can see, but the bubble does have some dings here at the top.
All right.
One there and one there.
No, wow. But this is
And
the
I'm
original. This is the first
the
version of this
the
Batman.
very, very, very first one ever released in 1984.
Oh,
There's a
wow.
12-back, there's a 23-back, and there's a 33-back. There's only been 3 releases. Each release had different offers down here. One would be a fan club offer. One would be a Steppenwolf offer. One would be a He-Man, a Clark Kent offer. But there was only 3 different years they were released: 84, 85, 86. This one's from 1984, and I'm asking 3 and a quarter.
All right, 325, a little bit of bubble damage at the top. Otherwise, nice presenting figure. Yeah, Elite Comics 11 Expo. The cop set, definitely a nice set to bundle and tough to find just carded at all, let alone that clean.
So this may be the very nicest Hawkman I've ever seen, not graded. It
Oh, that's
does
killer.
have a vein over here, and it's got a vein on the top right there.
But I'd
But this
imagine that
bubble,
bubble sticking out so far probably got lots of damage on
always,
these.
the bubble was, this is the largest bubble in the entire series. Like if you look at the size of that bubble in comparison to the size of a Batman bubble, it's about 3 times the size. So the fact that this bubble is perfect with no cracks, no dings, no dents. Now the bubble also has a tray inside, and normally the wings get loose and he's not standing straight inside. I mean, this is just an amazing example of a Hawkman. I know I'm spending too much time on it, but this is also a 12 back. So it's the very, very, very first one
All
from
right, so this is a
1984.
really nice example to pick up. Looks unpunched too.
It is unpunched. It's a good catch. And I'm asking 400 for that one.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, you don't
And then,
really see Hawkman very often when people bring these superpower figures around. Same with Joker.
well, here's a Joker. It's on a 23 back. I'm sorry. Yes, this is a 24 back, 23 back. My apologies. You can see it's got some issues on the back, and it's not really in the best shape, but it is sealed. It does have a dent in the bubble. I'm only asking $100 for this one.
All right, nice. $100. Adventures of Itzel's Poppy remembers breaking his cousin's Hawkman. Well, you know what? You have your chance now to pick up this Hawkman, send it to your cousin, and maybe that'll unburden yourself a little bit.
So here's a Lex. This one is also 12 back, also from 1984. And it's got a minor ding in the bubble here. The rest of the bubble is in great shape. And again, we're only asking 100 for this figure.
Nice. All right, so these will display really nicely.
Here's a crystal clear Green Lantern with a really, really nice bubble. No cracks, no dings, no dents. You got a little bit of veining up here in the corner. This one is from 1985. This is the second year with 23 figures on it. We're asking 175 for this one.
Okay.
And then we have a few graded ones. This is a third year release of Wonder Woman. This is a 33 back. The collecting community refers to these as the cleanest release because there's no offer on a 33 back, which gives you full access to the entire picture that's put on the card. Unlike here, it's obstructed. On Batman, it's always obstructing something. And again, the 33 backs never came with a mini comic. The 23 backs did, the 12 backs did, the 23 backs did. So the 33 backs, no comic book, no offer. This one's graded an AFA 80, looking for $800. The card got an 80, the bubble got an 85, and the figure got an 85.
And the nice thing about that is it's got the archival label, so you can see the grade and stuff at the top, like really nice, really clean. Where to go? Where are we? There we are. All right.
I had to take off the old one, the old price tag of $850.
Okay, $800 or best offer. Look at that.
So here we have a 23 back Brainiac, and he's often hard to find in good shape. The bubble's always dinged on this guy. It's crystal clear.
Remind me how much the Batman was again? The carded Batman?
$325.
All right. There you go. Itzel's Poppy. $325 on the Batman.
So Brainiac is graded a 75 card, an 80 blister, an 85 figure for an overall 75, and I'm asking 500. 425 for the Joker. 425 for the Red Tornado. That one's graded an 85. I'm sorry, a 75. Penguin's graded a 75. And those are
okay. Some really nice
superpowers.
examples. Let us know. So yeah, $325 Itzel's Poppy or best offer on any of these. Any Superman items tonight? We do have at least one Superman fan here. I can count on you, Mark.
I don't have anything Superman other than a gigantic Superman coloring book that I could send Mark if he just wants to pay for shipping.
Okay. All right, Mark. Sounds like you should slide into those DMs here, Motu Gefter. I pinned it down below.
I only have a few Secret Wars figures here. There's 4 of them. 2 of them are Doc Ox. I need to figure out which one is which here. So there's this one with a crystal clear bubble and a sticker on it, but it does have some veining here. Let me get it in the light.
I mean, the fact that these have clear bubbles is pretty big.
There it is.
You know, I've seen a lot of yellowed cards on these Secret Wars figures. So
there's some veining on this one, but it's in really good shape. Look how clean and bright and glossy the back of this one is. Plus a fully attached bubble with no cracks, dings, or dents. I'd like $200 for this one. This one is in nicer condition. It's also crystal clear. It doesn't have any veining on it. I would like $250 for that one.
You have an offer on the Batman. How you feel about $280 on it?
I think $300 is going to be my bottom. It's still Batman. It's still a Series 1. It's still a crystal clear bubble. And the rest of the card is in amazing condition. It's just that, I mean, if it didn't have the 2 dings on it, this could be a $2,000 figure.
Okay.
Based off of the way that it currently is.
Lee Collins, can you get 20? Can you come up $20 more to $300 and it'll be yours? Let us know. Just skip that last day tomorrow morning. No problem. All right, it's done at $300.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lee Collins, 514. Picking up the Batman. Nice grab. All right.
So then we have
So wait, real quick,
Magnetos and
what was the price on the second Doc Ock? The first one was $200.
The first one was $2.
Yeah.
The second one, what did I say the second one was? $250. Hang on one second.
Okay, so we're getting a little look. There's a bunch of He-Man stuff we haven't even looked at. Of course, there's the big Thundercats piece. Let us know if anybody's interested in that.
Yeah, so I inverted them. This one, the good one is $200, and the one with the veining on it is $150.
I'm glad I asked. Look at that. I just saved you guys $50. All right, $150 on the one with a little bit of veining. The cleaner one, $200. Or make an offer. Let us know. How about this Magneto?
Magneto's in great shape. Really, really nice looking card. Really nice looking bubble. I can't tell. It looks like it has a hue to it. Like it doesn't look yellow, but it doesn't look as clear as like the Doc Ock does. So I'm letting you know that it has like a tint. Looking for $200 on this one. And the Kang, he's in amazing shape. That has your KB sticker toy on it. KB
yeah, there we
it.
go.
This one is crystal clear, and I'm looking for $150 on that one.
Okay, $150 on the Kang. I don't know if there's any other X-Men figures, but you got Magneto there. That's a start. That's more than 0.
Yeah, those are the only Secret Wars figures. We just did the Cops and Crooks figures. I have the first.
Cops are $200 each. The A-Team base is $200. The Hannibal $75. All right.
That one has a crack in it. I do have a Marvel comic here. $50. Looks like it's going to grade about a 9.2.
All right, let's look it up. So this is the Marvel Age where they introduce He-Man. Okay. Well, at least He-Man being a Marvel comic, because he was in DC before that. He-Man gets around.
Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and Penguin combo.
Perfect. Was just about to ask about that. So Wonder Woman and Penguin are both graded ones, correct?
Correct. I'm going to try to scooch these around so that it's easier to see.
And then the Green Lantern was not graded. It was like a loose but really nice condition. And Cal's Comics, there's a Dukes of Hazzard item here. I don't know if there's any Knight Rider, but we can look at that Dukes of Hazzard item in a minute.
So it looks like I'm asking like about 1475, I
So
think.
with 800 for the Wonder Woman, I see 425 for the Penguin. So that's 1225. And how much was the Green Lantern?
And it was 1425 total. So it's two and a quarter for him. 200, I believe, on him.
Okay. So 200, 800, 425 for a total of 1425. So Holmes Antiques, there's your starting point. If you are going to make an offer, 1425. I don't know if you want to offer him a bundle price off the bat or wait to hear from him, but it can go either way.
I'll wait to hear from him.
All right, Holmes, let us know. Well, thanks for asking, Holmes Antiques. Why don't we show Kyle that Dukes of Hazzard tray real quick?
I've seen lots of trays, the TV trays before. I've seen Masters of the Universe. I've seen Thundercats. I've seen G.I. Joe. I've seen them all. Star Wars ones.
Ooh,
I've never seen one still in the baggie, not
I got
ever
to pause you
open.
for a second. We got an offer on the 3. How about 1325 for the 3 figures?
Yeah, I won't even counter. Let's go ahead and do that.
It's done. It's happening. That's it.
That was a very fair offer.
Yes. Fantastic. All right. Holmes Antiques 2024. Welcome to 2025. Congratulations on the 3 awesome figures. Wow. 3 gems. Yeah, Evan, there's Cops figures. They're 200 each. We can pan through them in a minute. We were just about to look at this awesome TV tray, and you're right. I've seen lots of them at like vintage toy shows and stuff. I don't think I've ever seen one actually in the plastic bag like this.
And there's absolutely zero rust on this thing. I mean, it is literally brand spanking new, as if you just bought it from Bradley's or wherever you would buy something like this for. And how awesome is it that it still has? I didn't say that. I'm retracting everything I just said. What I was going to say was, how cool is it that it's still a piece of memorabilia you can buy that has a Confederate flag?
It definitely, yes, it's not something you see these days.
Right. So 350 for that one. And might as well, while we're here, talk about this skate deck. I don't remember exactly who the manufacturer of the skate deck is. I know there's only one person who makes these. This one is brand new. They have a Mike Tyson line, and they have one with a couple of other figures in it. Only one of them, obviously, is the Mike Tyson one. I figure that one's the best one to have. It's got the statistics down here at the bottom, and they range around $200 to $350 per board. This one is in amazing shape, and I'm only asking $200 for it.
Wow. Well, guess what? It's done. The Duke 100 is done. 350. Holmes Antiques 2024 coming
Appreciate
in
that.
strong. Picking up the second item. Nice grab. There was a request, a couple requests here. Can we scan through the Cops figures really quickly for Evan? So they're all clean, nice, clear bubbles.
Yeah.
So
like I said, the only one that really had any major issues, and I don't even know if you want to call it major, is there's a little bit of veining here on the Bulletproof. But other than that, the bubble is 100% attached. No cracks, no dings, no dents.
So we got Bulletproof, and they're each $200. So let's stay. There we go. Let's pan across them. We got Bulletproof. We got Rock Crusher. We got Barricade and
Highway.
There you go. So they're $200 each. So 800 are best offer if you wanted to bundle all them up. Bundle them all up.
I haven't showed this Brave Star figure yet.
Let me really quickly ask her a question. So the 18 figures, there's two. The face is nice and clean, and it's 200. The Hannibal has some damage at the bottom bumble, but it's only $75 as a result. And it's the lighter hair, like less common variant.
If you look at anyone on eBay, they're all gonna be this dark-haired. Oh, here, wait. I have one of my personal collection.
We just went through the superpowers. We'll do them again. Let's look at a few other figures, and we'll
see how dark
we'll
that hair is.
What? Holmes Antiques 2024? Why don't I recognize you? You're what? Holmes Antiques 2024 says that they're going to claim the Dukes of Hazzard tray, but to mail it to Kyle's Comics.
Oh, wow.
What?
Wow. Look at you guys.
Wow. What an amazing gesture. Oh, it's you. GRG Holmes? Oh, I should have known. Greg, what can I say? I'm blown away. As usual, you are like so awesome to people. Really generous. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that. Good job. We'll take care of that for you.
Okay.
Up next, I have my one and only Bravestar figure, but it is like the Bravestar figure to have. We got a Thunderstick here. It's always in bad shape. Just the figure itself, loose, complete, and in good condition, is about $300 to $400. This is mint and sealed box, never opened. It does have some veining across the top here. You can see it does have a flap crease across the back, but it is sealed. There are no separation along the window. And asking $550 for him.
Oh man, that's cool. If you've never owned one, or if you miss playing with your Thunderstick, now's your chance. $550. Look at that. That is cool. You know, these are toys that are sealed that, I mean, I personally don't see very often. Like, I definitely shop like vintage toys, but you know, you don't see like Bravestar and A-Team and Cops sealed very often, you know.
All right, well, how often do you see a vintage Voltron Black Lion?
Wow. I mean, I know at least once. I'm looking at it right here.
So let me... So this is how it comes, brand new.
And I see your guys' other questions. Yeah, we'll cover the Centurion. And
yeah, we'll get to those in just a second. This has never been removed from box. You can tell it's taken some water damage. See how it's got like those wavy edges along the box? Here's the bottom of it. Here's the top. This is glued shut. This is glued shut, and then you can display it either open or closed.
All right, this is the killer piece here. All right, well, hit us with the price. How much is that?
$500.
Oh, wow. That is wow. All right. Thunderstick was all right, Dracula's wolf. Nice. I don't think there's any Crystar today. I don't know if there's a complete Voltron, but Black Lion's like the big one.
I do not have anything other than this Voltron in regards to Voltron.
Let's talk about Max Ray, the Centurion. So is it sealed, and how's the window?
It is 100% sealed. It is, show it to you, the condition of it. The window is fully intact on all four sides.
No, that's nice.
It's clear. There's no yellowing to it at all.
No, man.
There is shelf wear. So you can see here.
A little vein where it looks like it was just pressed in a little bit on the cardboard there.
Yep. You got some edge wear here along the top and the sides.
But these are like an interesting shape and like a lot of negative space in the inside the box. So
You can see that the tape is still fully intact on both sides.
Nice.
On the top as well as on the bottom.
These Centurions are tough to get complete loose, let alone like boxed and sealed like this. I mean, I know we're showing them today, like he's, Gary's got a bunch of different awesome toys, but like, don't be fooled to think that these are like common things to run across,
Yeah, it's not easy to find these in good condition. And although this one, you look at it and you go, there's no way that I'll grade an 85. Okay, go find me one for anywhere that will. Because if you can, I'm interested in buying it for my own personal collection.
I mean, it just didn't survive, and even loose, they're $100 or more.
Yeah, so this one I'm asking 500 for.
Yeah, that's great.
And
those display really well because you can see all the accessories and the figure really well. I mean, these were packaged really nicely.
And then I have a Max Ray. I'm sorry, a Jake Rockwell that's in very similar condition. Also asking 500 for this one.
Okay, you got options, or you could pair them up.
You can
and
see
you just
the
need eight,
window,
and you'll have all three.
You can see the window here is also fully attached. It is also crystal clear, and there's the tape seals on the top.
Oh yeah. Do you have any Rocky stuff today?
I don't. I did previously, but that didn't realize how sought after the Rocky stuff was, and it went in a hurry. But I do have some more stuff coming later.
I see you have some stuff that I personally really like. I have a number of, and that's the Super GoBots. Those are like,
just about
I know GoBots versus Transformers, but the Super GoBots are like big. They're made of metal. They're pretty cool.
And these have never been removed from package before. These are all brand new. If you take a look at where you would have to open them, there's no flap crease, meaning like they've never been opened before. These are all in immaculate condition. I have 3 of them. This one is the Defender, the friendly robot tank.
And it's like a large GoBot. It's like more Transformer size.
Yeah, it looks like that one.
But they're all made of,
when you open it up.
They're made of like metal. They're there's some plastic involved, but they're
Tonka.
Yeah.
Tonka's built right. It's built tough,
let's
right?
Get it on camera. I know we caught little corners of it on camera, but just what you see is what we see. So there we go. Defendor, $150, or make an offer. Okay. And what was the other one we were just going to look at?
And then I have another.
Greg wants to look at the graded superpower stuff. So after this other GoBot, we should definitely check that out.
Sure. I only have 3 GoBots, so let me just finish those off real quick. Here's the Destroyer in exactly the same condition, where it has not been opened or removed from package. There he is. He's a giant black tank.
Sticker sheet.
And he's also $150.
Okay, or you can make an offer. You want to bundle all 3, you could try to do that too. So we're going to see the third one.
And the third one is the leader of the evil robots, Psykill.
That's
this
nice.
One is also dead mint and also never been removed from package before.
That's killer. Yeah, it's got real like rubber wheels and the whole bit.
And I'm asking $250 for this one.
Yeah, not surprised. All right, or make an offer. Got a different number in mind? You want to try to bundle them all?
And then the only graded superpowers that we have left, we have a Red Tornado that is unpunched with a Clark Kent offer. This card only came on a 23 back in its first release, which this would make it its first release. This was not a part of the original 12, so this came out in 1985. The card graded a 75. Sorry, I'm getting a glare there. Card got a 75, blister an 80, figure 85 for an overall 75 grade. and 425 is the ask.
And yeah, I don't think the graded superpower Batman in the back. I have a feeling that's probably not currently on offer.
Say it again.
So there's a superpower Batman in back behind the stuff on the table that was seen on camera.
Yeah, just the stuff that's on the table.
Okay. So we are in a room that has some of his personal collection items. Be careful if it makes it on camera, and if you did happen to utter a price, it's your own risk.
So here's a 23 back again, which would make it 1985 Cyborg, not Cyborg, Brainiac. Same grades as the Red Tornado, with a card of 75, blister 80, figure 80 for an overall 75, and he's 500. Those are the only
you're
two
welcome
graded
to
ones.
offer your graded Batman if you want. There is somebody interested, it sounds like.
He's too tough to find in good condition. Okay. I'm just gonna hang on to that one.
Okay, I understand. I don't know if there's any Migos tonight, but you do have an offer on the Red Tornado and the Brave Star. GRG Holmes, a very generous individual, offering $825 for that pair.
I'm sorry, I can't. I totally missed what you said. My wife was whispering something in my ear. Could you repeat that?
No problem. Always listen to the wife. Good man. All right. How about Red Tornado and Brave Star for $825 from the great GRG Holmes?
Red Tornado and Brave Star. I'm at 9. I'm at 975, and he wants 825, and I say that's a deal.
It's done. Yes. Clark Kent claiming some stuff. Holmes Antiques 2024, just to make sure you get them together with the same person. So congratulations, Greg. Nice grab.
He said she was saying, sell the Batman.
Sell the Batman. Any other Doctor Doom figures?
No, unfortunately, these are the only Secret Wars figures that I have left.
So as far as the superpowers, there's a Hawkman that's really clean, Bubble. There's a Joker that's seen better days, but that's why it's only what, 75?
It was 100, but if somebody claims it right now for 75, they can have it.
All right, sorry, I guess I'm discounting your stuff right now. That was unintentional. And then you got the Lex Luthor, and how much was that again?
100.
All right, 100 on the Lex, and then the Secret Wars figures, were they all different? I know the two Doc Ocks were different prices.
Yeah, so actually one is 150, one is 200. Magneto's 200. Kang was 175.
75, also done.
Is that the Joker?
Yes. Holmes Antiques 2024, taking that too.
Thank you, Holmes. Thanks, Greg.
All right, and then what else were we gonna see here?
So, one thing I haven't shown yet is
so the only
is the point
graded superpowers left, just to cover, is the Brainiac there. The graded one is the Brainiac, and that's 500. It's a 75. All right, what were you going to show us? I just wanted to highlight the one graded figure of those left.
Yeah, the one thing I haven't shown yet is the not the one thing, but
well, yeah, there's multiple things you haven't shown yet, but all right.
So let's get to a Point Dread. So Point Dread, for those don't know, is the counterpiece that sits on top of Castle Grayskull.
Remind us how much the Hawkman was real quick before we get too deep.
It's 450.
450, and that has a really nice bubble, a little bit
Amazing
of veining
bubble.
on the card.
This,
and I guess it was filtered. Thank you for the assist, Expo, Lee Comics 11 Expo. You have a $400 offer on the Max Ray.
Ooh. I don't want to lose the offer. You want to meet me in the middle on the Max Ray? Can you come up to 450?
All right, mystery offer 450. Sounds like it gets done. Let us know. You got a different number in mind? Thank you for the offer regardless. All right, how about 400 on the Hawkman from GRG Homes? Already, it has quite a bit coming from you.
Yeah, Greg, you can have that one.
Greg, GRG Homes, actually Homes Antiques 2024, taking the Hawkman. That's a killer pickup. I super approve. And not only that, he's doing a $50 credit. I need to find out who's claiming the Max Ray because it's happening. Greg is covering the $50 to make that happen on the Max Ray. So $450 is done. So 50 of that's going to be paid by Homes Antiques 2024 or GRG Homes. The other 400 is going to be paid by Elite Comics 11 Expo is going to tell us in a second. Speaking of Elite Comics 11 Expo, you should join us March 8th and 9th, 2025. If you like data-driven pricing, you like hanging out with amazing people from the Instagram community and others. And I don't know, CGC is going to be there. Go to elitecomics11.com and pick up your tickets. Do it now. They're only $11 now. You're going to pay $20 at the door. Save some money. Just secure your tickets now. All right. All right. The Max Ray is done, and it's the other 400 is going to be paid by Elite Comics 11. Sounds like Ollie's picked himself up a Max Ray. Wow. I love it.
Anybody need a Jake Rockwell to go with it?
Jake Rockwell's cool. It's got the big missile launcher on it. You turn the little thing on the front or the back, and that's what launches the missile. It's super cool.
That's some more geared up.
Yeah, those are killer. I used to have those loose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So back to the Point Dread.
That's great.
The Point Dread sits on top of Castle Grayskull, as you can see here in this picture. And it also comes with the Talon Fighter that you can hold and you can put two figures in. And it soars around, blah, 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 blah. But not only do you get that, but it also
this was
comes
like
with
the add-on for Castle Grayskull.
Yeah, there was only one ever thing that you could buy to add on to Castle Grayskull, which was Point Dread and the Talon Fighter, until they came out and released Eternia years later. Then you could hook up Eternia and Snake Mountain to it, and then this to the Castle Grayskull. But you can see how clean the back of this is.
Oh, wow.
I mean, this is such good condition. It also comes with, look how vivid and bright that.
So this is not graded, or is it graded?
It is absolutely graded in AFA 80.
Wow. For a big box like this, an 80? Wow.
Red label. And for those of you that don't know, it also comes with a gigantic book and record label inside that you could use to be able, I mean, a record, not a record label, a record and a book that you could read along and listen to. And this was $1,400.
All right, $1,400 or make an offer. I can't remember the last time I saw Point Dread offered. That's pretty cool. I knew somebody who had that. I loved the Talon Fighter.
Next up,
you got the bird too.
Well, that's not just the bird. That's
you showing us the bird. All right, I get it.
This is a Teal Azor gift set. It is the highest graded example on the AFA census. It is a very, very rare gift set. The very first release ever consisted of this black insert that Mattel found to be not very attractive on the shelf. So the second release later on, it was only released twice, came out with a red insert. And although, look how bright those colors are. Although it's only graded in AFA 75, you can tell how rare it is because it is the highest graded example ever.
Wow. All right, so the highest graded example, you're looking at it, and it's a 75.
and the ask is $82.50.
All right. You will. Is there? All right. So yeah, you'll be an exclusive group of I don't know how many, but it can't be a lot. That
I think there's only 6 total graded sealed examples on the entire census. There's a bunch of Q graded, which is open box or blue label. This is a solid red label.
okay, there you go.
While we're talking about graded stuff, here is a graded Horde Trooper. This is a knockoff. This is not actually an authentic Motu figure. You can see that it is.
Musashi Toys Eternia bootleg toy. Wow.
Yeah, so this is really popular in the Motu community. This company made a white Horde Trooper, a red one, a black one, a brown one, and then a 3-pack of all of them. And they were released and they became very popular. And this one is so popular that AFA started grading them. And this one is actually a high graded example of an 85, with card is an 85, bubbles an 85, figures an 85. And I am asking only $600. These used to go for well over 1,000. And now this one
And
is graded.
it's 17 years old now, if that moves the needle for you. Vincenzo, I don't know if there's any film posters as part of this sale, but this is like we're going to do a doubleheader sale after this. We're going to be seeing some comics and other collectibles, so stick around.
All right, here we have a He-Man Wind Raider, one of the most popular vehicles that he would often fly around on.
Oh, yeah.
This one is also graded in AFA 80. This is from 1982. It is an 8-back. So as you can see, there's only 8 figures on the back, as opposed to the 12-back variation, which was every other year after the first year. And that's $1,500 for an 8-back.
All right.
These.
All right. So this is the first release, first year.
Did I say $15?
AFA 80, 1,500.
No, that's just the Wind Raider.
No Black Spider-Man Secret Wars. There are a few Secret Wars figures though. There's Kang, Magneto, and
Doc Ock.
two Doc Ock options. There's a graded Brainiac still there, and there is a loose Lex Luthor as far as the superpowers go. There's still one Centurion figure, the Jake Rockwell. There's the 4 really clean Cops figures. There's the 3 really nice box sealed Super GoBots. There is 2 Metalhead TMNTs to choose from, Pilot_Frenchie. We can go review those again.
We still have a lot of TMNT here. We also have.
Let's talk about Metalhead.
We still have a Tyranno Shredder. So Metalhead, yes, there's 2 versions. There's an AFA 80 Plus that you can get, and then there's a non-graded example where the sticker has been relocated from the bubble to the card.
To the collector, you got these from wanted the sticker to be not blocking the figure, so he peeled them off and put them on the card.
Yeah, I mean, at $55 a piece, these are a steal.
So the Metalhead loose is more, but all the ones that aren't Metalhead are $55 each.
That's
Bebop,
correct. Thank you for the correct.
Rocksteady, two different Splinters, a Shredder, Casey Jones, the Gecko Guy, Krang,
Foot Soldier.
Yeah, so 55 each.
2 Transformers figures.
Those are 500 each on the Constructicons, or make an offer for the pair. You got the Talking Ultimate Warriors. You got the Commando figure, which is awesome. Who doesn't like going Commando? There you go, $550 for that. And then you got the Turtles Bubble Bath also, and the Ghostbusters soap holder. Oh yeah, and the April, like Cave Woman April. So yeah, this This is the
Yes.
1995 Metalhead Pilot Frenchie. The one Brave Star figure was claimed already, Wayne. That was earlier.
We still
What is
have.
that He-Man piece that was on the bottom right? So we can talk about that, Greg.
Which one was that?
He said on the bottom right. It must be on the other table unless he's seeing something from your personal club. Oh, yeah. There's a He-Man comic here. He said it about a 9.2, the Marvel Age for $50 or best offer.
Yep.
And then Arbco, there's two A-Team figures. There's Face, which is in
Beautiful
much
card.
better condition, carded, sealed. That's $200. There's the Hannibal that is the light hair version and would be a lot more, but there's some damage at the bottom bubble, as you can see there. So that's only $75 or best offer.
Correct.
It looked like there was a He-Man figure or something on the other table. All right, Greg, next time it hits the camera, alert us. We'll try to Gary will try to figure it out. There was the Marvel card set. This is the first thing we looked at. So it's the first series of Marvel cards from the early 90s.
It's a full hologram.
This is the
set.
The 5 hologram set, all PSA graded, $200 or best offer. Oh, he might be talking about the wall display He-Man. Thank you, Toys Too Cool. Appreciate it. Help.
This one right here.
Yeah. So these are wall hangers.
Yeah, they're really heavy porcelain wall plaques.
If J&S comics were here, they'd call them Wally Hangy. If you know, you know. So you got the He-Man there at $350, a little bit of veining, a little bit of wear at the corners, and then you got Orko, which is, I guess, a rarer.
Harder to find, not broken.
Oh yeah, show them you have these hanging on the wall, right? So you have So here's what they look like hanging on the wall. There's Orko. Orko's got his full tip there on the top of his little magic. How about $315 on the He-Man Wally hanging?
Let's go. Lock it up.
You have the power. Yes. Holmes Antiques 2024. Nice grab. I don't know if there's any mask figures, but certainly we'll be asked about that mask.
We have just one mask figure. It is the Grail of Grails. We have an AFA 75 Rhino.
Oh, nice. It's the mask Optimus Prime.
Exactly. And it is a first release. This one came out in 1984. It also, when you can tell it's the first release because it always says comic book and poster included. If it was a second release, it only comes with one of those.
And it has that
additionally
darn missile that's always missing.
That bad boy right there. But yeah, you can see that this one is from 1985, and it is graded an AFA 75. Right.
All right. Nice. We believe you, but now we can see it. Trust but verify, I guess.
And the very first release also means that it comes with a short mask version. So the masks that come with the figures are much shorter than the longer masks that came with the second.
Oh, and the longer mask ones had little openings, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And we are only asking $3,500 on this one.
$3,500 AFA 75 first release. Man, it's amazing that stuff like that first releases have survived in that kind of condition up to this point. Now it's safely encased in acrylic. Let's see the other side of this Mike Tyson skateboard. That's cool. All right, ready to keep it as it is? Or you could throw some grip tape on that and shred some rails. Depends on how you live. If you have access to Mike Tyson, that'd look pretty sweet. Get his signature on it.
There you go. And I believe outside of the Cat Slayer, which we haven't shown yet, that's graded a CAS 60. It is sealed. The ask is $11,000. outside of the cat slayer, and I have a. I mean, I don't want to overlook this piece, but we
Well,
also
we still
have.
have to talk about Cats. I mean, okay, if anybody wants us to talk more about Cat Slayer, let us know. So that's graded, the Cat Slayer?
It is. It is a graded example. It is graded a sealed CAS 60.
Wow. So this is Cat Slayer in the box, sealed. Just like show us the front artwork there again. Give us a look at this thing. Wow.
I mean, I don't mind.
11,000. So this, I mean, sealed Thundercat stuff is so tough and cool.
Not like this. Like, you can find other sealed Thundercat stuff, but you're not gonna find the sealed Cat Slayer. Like, they're very, very, very low on the population report when it comes to both AFA companies and CAS. I no longer have my flag. I had several of them. They're all gone. I'm trying to cut back a lot here. So we have the Cat Slayer.
All right, well, now's your chance at Cat Slayer while he's trying to cut back.
This is I showed you the Wind Raider, which was an 8-back. Here is a He-Man Wind Raider example. It's a gift set. It's a 2-pack. You get the Wind Raider and the He-Man figure. Both of these are from 1982. Again, when you take a look at the back, you only have the 8 figures on the back. This is all that was released in 1982.
Wow.
Or just these items. And this one is graded. It is an AFA 80.
All right. So a nice grade on that.
Bubble. I'm sorry, the box is an 80. The window is an 85. And the figure is an 85. And we are asking 8,500.
Wow. All right. I mean, if you're serious about one of these, make a play, make an offer. Careful showing those books. People are going to start wanting you to price them.
I mean, it is not a secret that I don't think there's very many pieces where people made an offer that I didn't accept. And if I countered, it was a very, very small counter. So
Make a very good point.
If you see anything on the table,
Let's
standing up or laying down,
let's
make me an offer. Chances are I'll probably accept it if it's a reasonable offer.
Let's talk about Yokozuna then. It's been asked about. It's a triple B.
I was asking $450 for him. He's in absolutely great condition.
This is a U.S. carded figure, great condition. Comes with the clamshell it's in.
Yep.
$450 or make an offer. And then there's the French Coco Beware, which you said was how much?
Originally, I had it for 100. I lowered it to 75. First person, and this thing is dead ass mint in regards to condition. First person to say 50 can just have this. I mean, that's just the figure inside. You can't tell if the figure is French, Mexican, Russian, German, or U.S. $50, it's worth it. Way more than worth. It's worth it at 75. 50 is a giveaway.
Wow. All right. There we go. $50 is done. Voulez-vous coucher avec Coco Beware? C'est soit Grail _keepers _keys. Taking that down for $50. Okay.
Again, we have the two of these guys. We could put them side by side. I mean, you could see how one has just a little bit of edge wear on both sides, and the other one, look how sharp those corners are.
And we confirm they do still make sounds. Commando. All right. So we're scanning around here. Yes, your FF49 8.5 was asked about, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm in the process of upgrading all the comics on that shelf, and it would, like, a little piece of my soul would just go away if I had to go back and find better examples. I don't know what BTAS is.
Batman the Animated Series figures.
Oh, look at you, so quick. No, I do not have any of those.
Thanks. Quick when it counts and not the rest of the time. How about? I think we're caught up on stuff.
Who was asking about the Yoko?
Triple B Comics.
Ask him if he's down to take it at 4 even.
All right, Triple B Comics. You save some money just by being interested. How about 400 for the Yoko? Includes that clamshell. You see it in there. So these Turtles figures, the sticker was moved from the bubble to the card, as you can see. He's asking 55 each, and there are what, 8? Without the metalhead, there are 8, 9. Okay, so
I don't want to put these turtles away. I'm willing to let them go even lower. $40 a piece.
oh my gosh, I was about to say they add up to $495, but now at $40 a piece,
4 times
$360. You'll get 9 of them.
$350. Take the whole lot.
$350. So you get
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
2 splinters.
You get
A Shredder, a Krang, a Foot Soldier, Bebop, Rocksteady, Casey Jones, and Gecko Dude.
all of them are in very, very good condition from 1994.
All right, so $350 takes the lot. What if they wanted to throw the metalhead in? You know, what if they're like, I want metalhead too? If he goes with these.
Then I would definitely work something out, but let's find someone that's interested in doing that first.
How much is How much is the loose metalhead, just to remind us?
I was asking $500 for the loose metalhead, but I'll go down to, fuck it, let's do $400. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's just do $400 on him.
Okay, $400 takes it. That's with the sticker, and again, moved from the bubble to the card. Somebody asked how that would affect the grading. Do you have any idea how that would affect the grading with the sticker being moved like that?
I have no idea.
All right, well, that's out there. Yeah,
I have
that makes
never
sense.
heard of anybody doing that before.
Maverick, we'll talk about those superpower figures in a second. Yes, the Casey Jones is right there. Sticker moved as we discussed, and now it's $40.
But I did want to just add, I think I mentioned this before, that just this figure, like in good condition with his accessories loose. This is raw because it's not graded, but it is mint on sealed card. Just this figure loose is a $300 to $350 figure. So the fact that you're getting it in a still on its original packaging for just a few dollars more is actually an insanely good price that somebody's sleeping on. And then here's an 80 plus example that is graded for $900.
There you go.
I can't believe that this Tyranno Shredder is still here. I mean, I'm down to accept offers if anybody has something they'd like to throw out there, but I really want, I mean, Casey Jones is being asked about. I don't know how much lower I can go on a singular mock. $40 is where I'm at. If you take all of them, you can have them $350 for the lot.
Rocksteady, Bebop, and Casey for $100. It's been offered.
If nobody wants to do an offer on the lot, Rocksteady, Bebop, and Casey. Yeah, let's do it.
Adventures _Itzels_Poppy. I can spell that if needed. Let me know.
No need. I got it.
Awesome. Nice grab. All right, so there's still some available here. $40 each, or as you saw, pick multiple up. Maybe you can make a bundle. Motivated seller on these turtles. Everything on this table, he'd rather put it in a package headed to you than he would back into a box. So look at that. You got some carded Constructicons. You got the Oracle wall hanger still. The Commando in the box. That's killer. And Lonely Cyclops, I don't know why the turtles wear the masks. I don't know who they're protecting.
But yeah, I'm ready.
The point. If we knew, then they wouldn't be protecting them, right?
I don't
All right.
know how much more time we have.
We got a little bit of time left. The G1 Transformers, yeah, there's two. They were the Constructicons on the card. A little damage to the cards, but not significant, and they're 500 each. The major thing is the tear on the one card, I believe, right? That little bit of bubble ding. So 500 each, or make an offer. You know, nobody's even tested him with an offer. Look at that. You get two carded Constructicons. Okay. How about the Doc Ox? You got two Doc Ox. One's 200 and one's 150, Wayne. We can show you those.
So one of these has some veining here. If you're okay with the veining, it's 150. And it is crystal clear with a very shiny, glossy back. And then you have the other one that's also crystal clear, no cracks, no dings, no dents, no veining on the card at all. And this one's 200.
While we're here, let's review the Superpowers figures also. Sorry, Maverick Collectibles, you still here? I know we were going to do that.
Yeah, it's just the Brainiac for 5 and the Lex for 100.
So the Lex is loose, and
the Lex is raw.
I mean, not
it is not loose. It is mint unsealed card.
Thank you.
It is a 12 back, so it's the first release, 1984, and then this is a second release, 1985. It's graded a 75, crystal clear, asking 500. Willing to take 400. Right meow.
Did you say right meow? I would love that.
Yes, I did say right meow.
Excellent. All right, you're going to get a little test here. How about 125 on what's being called the nicer Ock?
How much?
125 on the nicer Ock is an offer.
I appreciate that, but I would rather just at that price send it to get it graded, wait for it to come back, and then sell it for 6 times that price.
Okay, so is there a counter, or are you firm at 200?
175.
All right, Wayne, you saved $25 by asking. Can you get there on it? Let us know. What if you wanted the quote unquote not as nice one? Would 125 do it on that?
Yes, sir.
There we go. All right. Let us know.
You're asking all the right questions, Bill.
All right. Hey, nice. All right. Good. That's not what my teachers used to say.
But let's get more stuff off the table. We'll do that.
All right. Motivated seller here. Let's hear what you're proposing. We're all ears.
Let's do a combo deal on these 218 figures.
Okay. Both sealed. One just a little bit of bubble damage at the bottom there. So you got Face and Hannibal.
Yeah, so I was at 2 on one and 100 on and 75 on the other. That was 275. Let's do 2 1/4. Takes them both.
Okay. 225 now. And if you're tuning in and you're like, where's the comics? Don't worry. This is the first half of like a doubleheader. We're going to be at it for a while. There's going to be comics and other collectibles coming in a little while. So stick around.
2 1/4 for those.
Okay.
We'll take that. $30. We'll take the comics.
All right. It's a 9.2. He has it at about on the Marvel Age He-Man. There you go, $30 now.
Let's do 175 on the Marvel cards.
So they're all PSA graded. If you want to know the individual grades, let us know. I don't think there's anything. What's the lowest grade?
2 6s and 3 7s.
There you go. That was easy.
And whoever claims this, I'll throw in this free Garbage Pail Kid pin with it.
All right, nice. So 175 or best offer, and you get the Garbage Pail Kit. What happened?
Nothing at all. Nothing.
All right.
I just thought of something funny.
Okay.
And whoever wins or claims this Black Lion will get this Marvel pin. We'll get this unopened Voltron pin with it.
Oh my gosh, that's killer. That pin's nice. I know that pin caught my eye too. All right. So
I just give it away.
make an offer on the Black Lion. It's sealed, and you get the bonus pin.
And I am motivated to get rid of the Super GoBots as well. Let's take them each down $50. How's that?
Okay.
So
200, 400 takes all three of them now.
100,
Or
100, 200.
there you
Oof.
go.
All
Jay
right.
Rambo, there's probably going to be some cards coming up here later. Just stay tuned. Okay, there's this skateboard. Uh-oh, price dropping. And
175.
Star Wars models, yeah, the GoBots are the larger die-cast ones. That's correct. These are the Super GoBots. Open one of those windows up. See how these are a lot larger. They're great. I love the way these are made. If you've never messed around with one of these, they're super cool. Yeah, the Cykill is pretty killer, and it's got the rubber tires. If you find one that's loose, that's like had some wear, the rubber is actually cracking on the tires or anything else. So nice to get a really nice example of those. And then the Cops, yeah, let's talk about those Cops figures. So you're playing the bundle game. How are you feeling about all these Cops figures at 200 each?
I would love to hear an offer.
Okay, so if you want to get all the Cops at 200 each, you can do that. Or if you want to bundle them up, let us know the number. There's 4 of them.
I'll take 100 off if someone wants to take all 4, 25 off of each.
Okay, so 300.
Really good condition for Cops and Crooks figures.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so 700 now. It takes all 4. And it's Poppy. Yeah, we can go over the turtles again, no problem. So make offers, seriously. He said it a million times. I've said it a bunch. Like, if you see something you want, make a play for it.
I mean, if
you're not feeling it, that's fine.
Away?
I know. I mean, it's fine, but I just want to make sure if anybody's like holding out, like, oh, I'm not sure, just throw out the number and
all right,
see how it lands.
How do we want to do this? We have Shredder, Krang. All right, let's do this.
These are 40
let's entice the people
right now.
Okay. We're going to lay these all out.
And there's the Splinter. There's the other Splinter. Gecko guy.
So here we go. We got a Gecko, Splinter, Foot Soldier, Krang, Shredder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those. Let's do $175 can take all 6.
Wow. So he was at 240. Now he's at 175. Let us know. That gets you what? How many figures?
6 figures.
Oh, wow. Wait, that was even lower than I calculated.
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, instead of 240, now they're 175 for all 6.
And you get the Shredder. And you get the Krang. It's like $28 a piece.
Okay. Okay, and the metalhead, there's two big Delph. There's a loose one, and
There's a
there's
raw one, Jim.
sorry, raw. I keep saying raw. I mean loose when I mean raw. Words have meaning, Bill.
So, I mean, this one's in great condition, other than this sticker was relocated from the bubble to there.
You said you were at 400 or make an offer on that, I believe.
Correct. I was at 5. I lowered it to 4. Now it's just make an offer. This one's at 9. I'll drop this one to 775.
Okay. And know that the Tyson skateboard was not signed, but it's primed to be signed.
Correct. It still has the cellophane wrap on it.
How about 375 on the raw metalhead?
That's a fair offer. I'll take that.
All right, it is done. Yes.
See how easy that is?
Toys, and then the number 2, and then cool. You got it. And then let's talk about Tyranno Shredder.
Tyranno Shredder is an AFA 80. It is currently at 1,800. It is a beautiful example.
Oh wow!
The card got an 80. The bubble got an 80. The figure got an 80. I'm sorry, the figure got a 90. It's an 80, 80, 90 subgrades.
That is all right. So somebody make a play for that. Nobody's throwing out an offer on that yet. Let's see what happens.
Such a cool looking figure too. I already came down to 400 on this. Can't really move on those.
Okay.
So if anybody does want the Tyranno Shredder, let me just help you out right now and drop it to 1,650.
Oh wow! All right. $150 came off just like that.
And I just sold one 2 weeks ago for 1,800, exactly the same grade. You're basically, just because you're here on Elite Comics 11, you instantly save $150 right off the top.
And we thank you for being here, and it's nice to have a little bonus. Awesome. And if you want to be somewhere even arguably cooler than here, we suggest that you be at the Elite Comics 11 Expo happening March 8th and 9th, 2025. It's coming up just around the corner in Queens, New York. Make your travel plans. If you're in the New York or tri-state area, go get your tickets now. They're only $11. They're going to cost more at the door, so just pick them up now. Come join us. Love to see you there. Love to see Vincent D'Onofrio there. Love to see CGC there. Big thank you to Landry Pop Auctions for helping make that happen. All right. We're not going to.
I'm going to take $50 a piece.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to take $50 a piece off of these Ultimate Warriors.
Okay. $425 and $350 now. So the one that's $350, it just has a little bit more edge wear. The one that's $425 is really clean with nice tight edges.
I mean, look at how nice the one with edge wear is. And then the other one is even nicer.
All right. Gary's continuing to have some jokes that I'm not hearing, but that's cool. As long as we're all having a good time, that's what's important. I love just looking at these toys, but not just museum pieces. You could actually have them in your home.
I'll take $250 for this.
Get in close on April there. What's the deal? Okay, nice.
This is actually a pretty sought after piece in mint and sealed condition.
And how much did you say you dropped the price to?
It was 300, and I said I'll take 50 off.
So 300 now?
No, it was 3. Now it's 250.
Oh, got it. It's 250 now. Yeah, Islander Phil, there's 2 first-generation Transformers here. They're carded Constructicons. A little bit of wear on the bubble on one of them. I think a little tear just to the edge of the card.
So this one has a ding in the bubble right here on the back, and then a ding on the bubble right here on the front.
Constructicons, one of the coolest of the Transformer figures that came out.
This one has a little bit of a tear right there on the side.
Like probably the most iconic of the combining Transformer figures.
And then a minor ding right there.
And you said you do, what was it, 500 a piece on these?
Yeah, that's where I'm at on those.
Okay.
I mean, I could come down $50 a piece.
All right, 50,
I'll do
450 each or 900 for the pair. All right, well, we'll be on for a little while longer with these amazing toys here. Why don't you just pan around? If you're watching, when we end with this sale, we're going to come back on. We're going to start back up. We'll have Kentucky Keys here for a little while, and then 2 more people will be joining us. We'll have a full team up. Rob Buys Comics, Minor Keys Comics coming in. So lots of stuff to see. But this caliber of sealed and carded toys, I can't promise that you're going to see anything like this after this sale. I mean, there's going to be amazing stuff. But yeah, this is some kills. All right, the GoBots, yeah, they're all they're all in the box.
They've never been removed from the box. They're all brand new, and they're $50 off the already marked price.
So 200, 100, and 100.
Correct. I can't go any lower than that.
Okay. Yeah, $100 a piece on those tanks is nice. And no, the ASM 14, I don't think he's selling that. You selling your ASM 14?
I am not.
Okay. And no, there's no Secret Wars Wolverine. There's a Kang, a Magneto, and 2 Doc Ocks sealed and graded Cat's Lair. That is unreal. Oh yeah, there's the Turtles bubble bath and the Ghostbusters floating soap holder.
Yeah, first person to take first person to say 100 gets both of them.
All right, $50 a piece now on the
buy one get one.
Leo soap and the Ghostbusters floating soap holder with soap on it. There's a little tiny split in the plastic right there, so you can sniff that soap, smell what a clean Ghostbuster smells like. I'm hoping it somehow
it does smell clean. It smells so clean.
Oh no! All right. All right, you've been sniffing the soap a little too hard there, buddy.
Oh, that's it. That's all that I have for you, sir.
All right. Last call. Make a play for any of these great toys while we're on. I can't promise the price or if they'll even be available after we are off. So if you did miss something, feel free to DM Mo2_Gefter. Gary, you definitely have an amazing collection, and just like the stuff you're offering us today is killer. I can only imagine, what else, what other treasures lie within. Please don't show us, because then people are going to want to know the price.
I'm trying so hard to keep everything off camera.
Yeah, we got the Black Lion there. You got the what was the other big over to the left? There was a really good the Jake Rockwell, the Centurion, of course. And yeah, the map. There, there we go. The Rhino.
The Rhino.
That's the first edition, first release of that AFA 75.
I mean, if
Yeah,
anybody
Islander
was
Phil, what's
really
on the shelf?
interested
Go ahead.
if anyone was interested in that Rhino, I would take $3K for it right now.
Okay, graded 75. Save $500 right now. And Islander Phil, yeah, the stuff on the shelves behind are not currently for sale. Yeah, so you do have interest in your Batman and Robin superpowers back there, but sounds like they're not available today, Mark Azule. Trying to order off the menu, so to speak. All right, Gary, thanks so much for coming on. If you claimed anything, thank you so much. Yes.
So just to remind everybody, so I will send prices or invoices due via Instagram. Once you pay that, I will then ship your item to you. And then after I have tracking and the actual cost of the shipment, I will then follow up with you and ask you to pay the exact shipping on that. And that's it.
Okay, so yes, definitely let them know that when you send a DM that's how you're going to handle it before they pay. And yes, there is another stream. We're going to cut. In a few minutes, we'll be coming back with Kentucky Keys. And then that's going to lead into a team-up sale. We're going to be on for hours with comics, cards, all sorts of other cool stuff. Gary, really appreciate you coming on and offering such cool stuff. You gave some people some really nice deals, and really excited.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Good. If you're watching, we'll be back on in a few minutes. Please come back. All right. See you in a minute. Or see everybody else in a minute.